Hey, what's up, guys? Today is December the 13th, 2017. Today was one of the worst trading days in a long time. Not the worst trading day ever or anything like that, but just um, had a bad, in general, bad trading day yesterday, but today made yesterday not look so bad. Let's go through the trades. I just got through trading. Please forgive me if I sound a little bit sad or something. I mean, I'm taking no break in between the day I just had and this video journal. I just quit trading. The market's still open right now. I literally just quit trading and went straight in to making the video recap. So just hang in there with me. I'm sure I'm gonna live. Don't worry, and I will be back to myself a little bit later, but I just need to get this video journal done, get up, get some food, and kind of get away from the computer a little bit. So, please forgive my tone if it sounds a little bit upset. I am a little bit upset, but nothing I won't live through. But just bad trades today. I don't know what's going on, but I need to figure it out. At first trade I took, HMNY, I noticed that I am trading the open again. I think I won on a couple of trades on the open recently, which I believe led to me thinking that I could suddenly trade the open now. So, I just need to look through the trades that I did trade the open and see what is it that I'm doing. And it's not that I can't trade the open. I just need to figure it out before I just blindly go back in and just start trading the open again before I have a game plan. But anyway, that's HMNY. Let's move to the next ticker. Mark is the next ticker. I had a couple of plays like this today that hit my price target, and I got out too early. Shorted right here, and it was pretty low volume up until this point. It was just slow mover. And I had glanced over at it, and this candle right here made me want to, I said, I may want to get out of this, and my price target was like right in here. And then when this candle turned around, it kind of confirmed how this candle made me feel, which was get out. I kind of hung in there a little bit, and then when this thing turned around, I didn't want to commit to my stop anymore, so I just marketed it out for a small profit. And then, of course, I had my alert set, and I got the alert and looked over, and shortly afterwards, this happened. So, yeah. Next, IPXL. The benefit of hindsight, IPXL was a super low volume. We have an hour left about the trading day, and we just cleared 500,000 barely. So it was super low volume when I got in it. Shorted right here, and it came and got my stop. I am having trouble, I have noticed, with tickers that seem to not be able to decide if they want to go above or below their open. This being one of them. IPXL. So that's IPXL. The next trade, FNSR. I longed it right here. I kind of got off to a bad start, but I said, I'm going to redeem myself. I'm going to do the things I'm supposed to do. I'm going to not only ride to price target, but I'm going to ride past price target. And I longed right here, and I could tell we were. I'm sorry. Can you see that? Where I longed right here. You can tell when you're stalling out, and we were stalling out, and that's normally where I would take profit, but we had not reached the price target yet. So I said, nope, I am staying in this until price target gets hit, and I normally would have gotten out right here, just because I can tell that it's turning around. But I said, no, it'll turn around, maybe it'll flag and it'll come back up. And especially when we got down here, this was pretty painful for me to hold through this. And then we turned around, and I felt a little bit better about holding, obviously. But these next two candles wicked up really hard, and I did not like that. And so I ended up getting out right here. So that was a really small profit. I feel like I'm fighting a battle between finessing the exit and being able, I have an ability to, normally I do, to realize when something is struggling and it's not going to make it through a certain area. That's obviously not 100% because I get out of stuff at price target and it keeps on going. So I'm not saying I completely know how to do that, but it's not like, you know, when I try to finesse the exit, I see stuff like this and I think to myself, I wanted to get out right here. I could tell we were having trouble, and I many times have gotten out in that area only to be proven right. So it's a kind of hard balancing act to sort of figure out, that I'm trying to kind of learn how to do. You know, when am I right about, you know, I can tell that we're not going any further, and when am I just getting shaken out too early. So anyway, that we got a little bit off track there, but that was kind of had to do with this play. Small profit on that one. Next ticker, I think, was the same thing. Riot. Yeah, this was the same thing. I went long right here, and I thought maybe we could at least get to this area right here, and my price target was up in this area, so it was, I think, oh, you know what, now that I think about it, I believe my price target was right here, but when it touched on it, the bid wasn't there, so it didn't get me out. And when it turned around right here, I just got out. I went ahead and got out. I think I'm remembering that correctly, but it looks like I made a real good decision to get out early on that one. I mean, just to go ahead and exit. Next play, DPW. I'm assuming there's more than one than just me that got caught up in this, but I don't know that for sure. But I went short right here. I had my fibs set up, and it had tested the golden ratio twice, and I thought we were coming back down to test it a third time. So, you know, usually in trading, third time is the charm, or third time is the reversal, or, you know, 3 is a popular number in trading. So I shorted, thinking that maybe this third test would be, you know, the one where, and the target was right here at the 50% fib. And I ended up getting stuck in a sideways chop fest, and this was a long time to be in this. And as much as it hurt to get out, I finally got out right here. And you have to picture live, you know, all these little candles that I had sort of sat through. Live, this candle was a little green candle that started right here, and it came up here, and the difference was it was pushing up above, if you look to the left, all of the other candles that when we were grinding sideways, this thing was clearing that, and it was pushing harder. So it did some other things with some signals that just told me to get out, and literally like seconds after I got out, you know, DPW does this. It'll just flash super far out of nowhere, and that sucked. It got me. So next ticker, ST. I realized I longed into a triple top right here. 1, 2, 3. Geez, let's just call that a quadruple top. But I thought that, you know, on our way to test this right here, we were making higher lows. So it was like we were squeezing up into it. So I thought, you know, we had enough strength to clear that, and we did clear that, but not before we fell first, and so that got me. Next ticker, XNet. I shorted right here, and this one I rode to price target. Thank goodness. Next ticker, Riot. These are the last 2 trades, and I got slipped on these. The last one worse than this one, in my opinion. A long right here because of this double bottom, I've been playing Riot pretty well for the last few days. I can't even remember losing on Riot. I'm not saying I haven't lost on Riot this week, but I certainly don't remember losing on Riot. So I think I kind of gravitated back to Riot when things were going bad or whatever, and we had double bottom and held this pretty well, and we were coming back up long right here. My stop was right here, and the candle was excuse me, the candle was so strong that it slipped me a little bit. And then the same thing happened on the last ticker, except worse. LC. I shorted right here, and we had separated from the fib, and I thought we were doing okay, and I had my stop right here, and this candle shot up super fast. It slid me. It actually got me out at 385. The top of this wick only goes to 384. So, I mean, not only did it slip me to the very top, and I was in heavy, not heavy. I was in heavy, relatively speaking, in the sense that I was in a penny stock. This thing's $3.84. So the point being that I was supposed to get out at 382, and the fact that they got me out at 385 with the size on that, it was a big deal. So that was a huge slip for me. So that was just a crappy day to wrap it up, but it's all right. I'm gonna get back into the lab, look at everything, and see what's going on. Maybe it's just a bad day, but I had a kind of a bad trading day yesterday as well. So 2 bad trading days last week, and then we go into this week. Monday was good, and then yesterday was it was bad, but it was just so-so, and then today was worse than yesterday. So we're going to keep chugging along, good or bad. We're going to keep the journals coming, the good and bad, the ugly. So please bear with me if I sound like depressed. I promise I'm not depressed. I am going to make it. So thanks for tuning in, guys, and I will see you on the next one.